Would you say the MACH reactor employs the perfect fluid dynamic mechanism?
The MACH reactor employs the mechanism of cavitation. And there's a good reason why it does that, as opposed to just targeting mixing, or as opposed to just targeting shear. And why we target cavitation in the MACH is the energy release when a cavitation bubble implodes or splits. And that temperature, when it does that, is 5,000 degrees Celsius in the center of that bubble. And the pressure, when the water jet splits that bubble, is as high as 1,000 atmospheres. Now, that is extreme. If you compare that to mixing, which is just, okay, let's just get things to swirl around, that's gentle. And to shear, which is, okay, a little better than mixing, but what shear is the movement of one fluid layer over another fluid layer. And that happens when the mixing becomes a bit extreme. So with extreme mixing, you'll achieve this condition of shear where you have one layer of fluid sliding over the other layer of fluid, and it gives you that little extra bit of energy release in the process, a bit of temperature, etc., etc. But you still cannot beat that. And that is why when I did this design for the MACH reactor, I went straight for cavitation. I didn't even consider mixing or shear, although we have both of these within the MACH, because in order to get cavitation, you need these extreme velocities in those venturis, choke velocities all the way up to 30 meters per second of slurry. Any engineers in the room would have fallen flat on their backs by now, because usually that will destroy equipment, but not in the MACH reactor. So we go for cavitation because it is the most extreme, the most aggressive. Why would you settle for anything less? So we don't plan on changing that. The MACH will remain a cavitation reactor. There has been some changes, slight changes to the design of the MACH reactor over the years, and as we've gotten feedback from our clients, etc., and as we've seen things that we'd like to improve on. But apart from those minor tweaks to the design, there's nothing major that's planned that we would like to change on the reactor. But hey, you never know. Watch this space.